Dearest Wellvines, welcome to Wellness Wednesday right here on AM Radio. How was your Valentine's Day? I hope it was so lovely, intentional, and beautiful. Wellness Wednesday was designed to constantly remind you that you are precious, you are an asset, you are valued and cherished. So, in any case, if you feel depressed, if you feel unseen or unheard, if you feel vulnerable or insecure, then every Wednesday tune into AM Radio and experience what it truly feels like to be welcomed, to be appreciated, included, and understood while engaging in relatable conversations that reshapes the way you think. Whatever you are going through, you are not alone. There are over 8 billion people in the world, and you think you are the only one who is unhealthy or broke, or you are the only one who hasn't figured it out yet in life. You are not alone. We are going on a short break. When we return, the Love Clinic segment continues. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp
Welcome
054.
once again. This is the Love Clinic segment. It is our safe space for all the matters of the heart: relationships, situationships, heartbreaks, red flags, green flags, purple flags, and everything in between. Here we discuss real stories and give you practical advice and remind you that love should heal, not harm. Because in the month of love, we don't just celebrate love, we understand it. For today, our topic for discussion is love bombing versus genuine love. How do you tell the difference? Because sometimes what feels like intense love is actually emotional manipulation, and a lot of people don't know the difference. Joining us is our health aficionado, Nathaniel Quaye, who educates us on this very topic. We don't know the difference. We don't also know how it affects our health. But Nathaniel knows, and he has research-based insights that he's ready to share with us. So let's brace ourselves and also listen with rapt attention. Nathaniel, welcome.
Fine, thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. I hope you celebrated your Valentine.
Oh yeah, I did.
I've always been of
I
the,
did.
I've always been of the opinion that do not wait to show love only on Valentine. Show love each and every day.
It's
and
true.
So I think it's one thing we should always appreciate. And Valentine Day should add the spice and everything. Yeah.
I mean, every day we show love
Yeah.
and we celebrate love. But then Val's Day is kind of like a festival for love. So, the celebration is different.
Different.
Okay, Nathaniel, let's start simple. Okay, what exactly is love bombing from a psychological perspective?
Your topic is very deep, and I think I really love it. I really love this topic. So
I'm not a lazy host.
I
yeah.
know, right? So love bombing is when somebody shows affection very easily, especially when you meet someone and the person you meet somebody for the first time and the person starts showing you affection. The person starts calling you pet names and like, hey, I just met the person for the first time. So love bombing, it's when somebody gives you too much affection, attention, gifts, praise, and promise very quick at the start of a relationship. When you enter into a relationship and somebody starts to, the person, just right from the beginning, relationship varies. You can meet somebody for the first and the person starts calling you Ohima, my dear, my love.
Sir.
Hey, from the beginning, I think it's psychologically psych you to feel very vulnerable, for you to feel loved, for you to feel appreciated, for you to feel that I matter. And when you tend to fall for this person, you become hooked to the person, and they tend to control you with time. So love bombing, it's more or less like a process to get you hooked. And when you are hooked, now you tend to do what they say. You tend to do stuff by what they design. You tend to shift from your normal way of life and tend to do things only by what the person tells you. So it's actually very broad. And as we delve deeper, you tend to understand why love bombing is an issue. Yeah.
Before we go deeper,
Yeah.
men and women, like which gender is known for this love bombing thing?
I'm a man, but I'm a man, so
Uh-huh.
I'll speak from men's perspective. I think women does.
Women.
Yes, I think women does. I don't know from women's perspective. That's why I said
Oh.
from my perspective, I think women does because women easily call people dear.
But we didn't tell you to fall for us.
You see, and you see, women usually make you feel. You see, like women are naturally nice people.
Yeah.
Men are nice people equally, but you know, women a woman can say I love you to another lady, and it's normal. But
Yes.
man to man, when you say, oh, I love you, like, hey.
The same when I must say or don't know. You see, you people must say or don't know when you can't even tell yourselves that you love each other.
You know,
It feels awkward.
Men shows love differently. Men shows love differently. Men talk differently. You can meet a man, see, we have great conversation, we eat without even knowing our names. And see, we'll not even take our numbers and move away. It's just...
But do you know you can meet a man, as a man, you can meet a man who is very good.
Yeah.
And you love him.
It's rare compared to how women... I mean, a woman can you know, when a woman is engaging another man, women usually do the dear, a high hand, but na dream is just but women psychologically you are putting you are taking us to you are boxing us like hey, then this girl might like him, but meanwhile so from my perspective I think women does more of this than men.
I see.
And sometimes too, men do it. Sometimes
It's
men
not sometimes, it's all the time.
You see, men, okay, so that
Maybe you don't do it.
Yes, I
but
know.
doesn't mean
I don't do it at all because see, even if you are my friend, you start calling me dear, I will just say I don't feel comfortable.
Hey.
I want my partner to call me.
Do you know something? In the Bible, there's a guy called Epaphroditus.
First time hearing
Epaphroditus.
Okay.
He was so good that Paul fell in love with him. Not fell in love with him as in this homosexuality, but he loved him because the guy was always there for him, sweet talks, always helping him out and all. So you can have an Epaphroditus in your life, and the person will call you dear, and you tell me you don't feel comfortable.
No.
Hey, sorry. Hey, what down for your friend is saying? What down for no? Say Derek will say Henry.
Me. I don't have it.
Che. What down for now? You said whenever you need something.
Gilbert.
Into Gilbert. Oh no.
I mean, that's what I said. See, we express love differently, but we don't say that I love you. The hey, I miss you. It's strange. It's very strange.
So tell me, why do people engage in love bombing? Is it intentional, or it is emotional immaturity?
Some people do it intentionally to control and dominate. They know that when you feel confident with them, when you feel very okay with them, they tend to control you. They tend to do a lot of things to make you do things they would like. But most cases, people do those things because they fear abandonment. They don't they don't want to be left alone. So they love bomb you so that
you'll always be there,
be around them. They also need some form of validation. they want people to say they are good. Oh, this guy, he's good, though. So they would, or he's loving, or he's kind, though. So they do those things to, to feel validated. That, and also the desire of control. Most people do these things to control you. They do these things so that even when they are doing something bad, you can't complain.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you feel like, hey, this guy, he has been good to me,
Yeah.
so he's not, yeah, let me keep it. But so some people do some of these things. Low self-esteem. Some people have this low self-esteem. So they feel that in order to prove their way of love, they love bomb you.
Okay.
And also unhealthy attachment patterns. Some people, that's their way of, attaching themselves. So they do a lot of things which might not feel right, and they think it's very normal. They think it's very okay. So some individual with strong narcissist trait may use love bombing to gain admiration and control.
I
So
see.
some people or some narcissists or people who are narcissists sometimes engage in some of these things so that they can win you over. They can easily manipulate you because people, funny say, we sometimes act nicely towards rich people, right? If a rich man is even doing something, but oh, he is good, so
He
uh-huh,
donated this. But
uh-huh.
wait. I don't mean to interrupt, but I have
Okay.
to. You see, I thought narcissist people are people that love themselves only. So they don't even have time to love bomb others. You see, like those people, they put themselves first in
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So they don't have time to love bomb you. What are they trying to prove?
So you see, narcissists. When somebody is a narcissist, will show you love, would make the world think they are loving you, but when you are with them, you will feel the heat. So even when you speak up, people will not believe. But this guy, he usually he's sending you flowers, he's showing you love, but aside that, their intention, what they do to you emotionally, they are draining you.
Okay.
But in the outside world, they do things
That are pleasing.
that are pleasing for people to know that, oh, they are good people, for people to know that they can't hurt you.
Okay.
But when you get closer to them, when you are with them,
That's
they will
why
drain you
you know their true
financially,
colours.
they'll drain you
Oh,
emotionally,
okay.
they'll drain you in whichever way around. But when they're in public, oh babe, come, let's take a
They are
picture.
the sweetest.
You see?
I
So
see.
if you don't take time, if you don't take time, you may think it's all over. Or, you are the one thinking, you are overthinking.
Yeah.
You are the one having that impression in your head. But that's how narcissists really work.
Wow.
I'm saying that out of experience.
Oh.
Not, but I speak to a lot of people, and what some people go through, like, when you are away or when you are far from them, you may see the whole thing differently. But when they tell you what they go through and
Yes.
how things are happening,
Yes.
then you
Yes.
realize it's
Yes.
not as rosy as you
It's
think it
true.
is. Yeah.
It's true. Like these days, the kind of things we see on social media, not everyone is happy the
Yeah.
way you see them.
Yeah.
Some people are
Oh,
genuinely happy,
happy,
but
exactly.
others,
Yeah.
they are going through it.
Yes,
They are
but they'll
going
come online, come and post.
and you feel pressured, you feel
exactly.
like you are behind in life, but Charlie,
Yeah. When the camera is off, that's when they also feel the heat.
Yes.
Some people will be beaten and will cover it with makeup and come and
Yes.
smile all
Oh,
through.
there is this movie. Oh my God, yes. There's this Nigerian movie. It's so good. When we close the show, I'll see you and then I'll tell you the title. They've not paid me to come and air
Other
it here,
times.
so yes. So, Nathaniel, what are the early red flags that we sometimes ignore?
First of all, you meet somebody for the first time, and the second day, that I love you. Just like that.
Hey, let me ask this question.
You, you,
Because, hey,
you know, men are attracted by what they see.
Oh.
And equally, a man can meet somebody and they think they love the person.
They think.
They think yes,
Yeah.
I'm using it,
As it is.
as they think they love. But when you tend to live with the person, you tend to engage the person, you realize that okay, you tend to see flaws, you tend to see a lot of things. So beyond the love, you should also be able to love what it comes with it. But it's not just about what you saw, it's not just
Yeah.
about what you think, you feel, but beyond the love, there are a lot of flaws you also have to accommodate. There are a lot of things you have to learn. There are a lot of things you have to unlearn. There's a lot of things you have to adjust. So when somebody quickly, maybe first day, second day, hey, I love you. Yes, then somebody will ask, what at all
Do you love?
do you love?
For
Because
real.
we just met. So
I did crunch it. So
then
there are some men, you tell them if it's because of love that you're taking my number. No, they will tell you, oh, no, me, I just want to be your friend. They say, I didn't chisel cry. Like, sometimes I ask myself, are they testing my patience
Patience.
or what? Because you can't just love someone overnight
and
like that.
and sometimes it's not just the male. Some the females also do that. Females also do that. Females also do that. Yes.
And then be out who now crack. Oh, there are some ladies who are easily moved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So moving forward, they talk about marriage or future plans in the first weeks. You meet somebody for the genuinely can meet somebody who
is ready for marriage.
Ready and but some people because they want to control and they feel a lot of people are interested in marriage. So because when they talk about marriage, they tend to hook. Hey, then this guy is serious. Then you start talking about marriage, but meanwhile the person has zero plans. They have their own motive. So that's another thing you can look at. They overwhelm you with gifts and constant messages. These people would give you a lot of gifts, a lot of things, and if you don't take time, you may think this person is caring, this person is loving, but they are love bombing you.
Okay.
With time, you see their true colors. You see who they are beyond. Some people there are people genuinely who love to give to people.
Yeah.
Genuinely, they love to show love. That aside, but there are some people, in the first weeks they'll be calling you when things become normal.
When you could do movie, and call you, and hear the number you call it.
It's like even you can call the person for
He's on another call.
You understand? So
Hey,
those cases.
Kweku.
Please, I'm Kweku.
Hey,
and somebody, that person can also call you so many times. So many times, and when you pick the call, the person has nothing to say. Sometimes it could be a red flag. They want all your time and get upset if you are busy. It's a red flag you have to note. They want anytime they call you, you should be ready to pick. When let's say you are even asleep and you miss their call, and
why did you tell me? Why did you tell me before sleeping?
And yes, so that can be a sign of love bombing, and you need to, take note.
But do you know some people are naturally like that? The last bonds. Me say if it's for real, would they till last bond? And now I because I don't know. Imagine a firstborn daughter dating a last-born.
It's going to be very hectic.
Just that.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very hectic. And also, they isolate you from your friends and family. They make you feel they are the only people that matter. And they tend to isolate you with time. So if they are hurting you, you do not have anybody to fall onto. So those are some of the red signs. So their affection feels intense but unstable. You might think the person will be showing you for some time, would withdraw, then come again. So when you see some of these signs, it's they are the early red flags that show someone is love bombing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how can a person differentiate between healthy excitement in a new relationship and manipulative intensity?
You see, when the love is new, when a relationship is very new and is very healthy, you feel warm and steady. you see, when the conversation becomes very warm, you
Okay.
have great conversation, and you yourself, you feel very calm, and you feel the love grows steadily, like from time to time. From time, by the time you realize, oh, you are in love. Unlike the other one, so and
Go there.
yes,
Go deeper.
yes, and also when the love or when the love is healthy, respect the person respects your boundaries, knows that okay, this is I mean, I shouldn't cross this.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do this. I'm not supposed to do that. The person always respects your boundaries. The person also allows space, allows that okay, at this time you are doing so and so and so, or you are doing ABC. So the person understands your space, understand what you do at certain times, and also allow you to also do your thing. The person does not also pressure you. You understand? The person tends to let you flow at your time, encourages you when he or she has to. I mean, always make sure you are doing the right things at the right time, but you do not feel pressured. Unlike manipulative intensity, things feels rushed.
Okay.
By the time you realize you guys are 2 weeks in, but it's like you guys have had a lot of things within the shortest possible time. A lot of things feels rushed. Everything feels overwhelming. It's like a lot of things had happened. Sometimes the relationship might be just 1 week, but you guys had broken up, had part things, you've cried, everything had happened.
Maybe I see that.
You know, within that
Because I
1 week, that should tells you that whatever you are experiencing is toxic, and it also comes with a lot of pressure, a lot of things. Like I mean, you are pressured. And let's say he calls you, and you don't pick your call, when you don't pick the call, let's say you are busy and you see his missed call, then you get panicked. Then it's like you feel pressured to do things. When those
Oh.
things happens, it should alert you that you are not at a safe place. Things turns cold when you don't respond the way he wants to, or the way he wants things to be done, or the way she things
Yeah, she wants things
yeah,
to be
she
done.
wants things to be done. You know, so there are some people, let's say you miss their call, then they turn cold towards you.
Hey.
Very cold. You come, hello, yes. You know,
Me,
so
sometimes me, I can be like that.
yeah,
Does that, it doesn't make me a love bomber. It's not every day. Oh.
so
Or ladies, am I
uh,
like?
so
Sometimes we can be like that. Oh.
you see me, I'm not saying anything to so that is the difference. That's the difference. You know, this program is for us to learn and also unlearn. So there are certain
Yeah.
things that you know, okay, I do this, then you have to adjust.
Yeah.
If you can adjust a bit, you
Oh yeah,
adjust.
for real. We are learning a lot.
Yes, and
We learn a
if
lot every
yes,
day.
yes. So these are some of the things you know for you to see you are in a healthy space or unhealthy space. Yeah.
Okay, so why is it that victims of love bombing often struggle to leave even after they notice the red flags?
The, 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 the question again.
My question is, why is it that victims of love bombing they often struggle to leave even after the red flags, the green, the purple flags, they see it all, but then they struggle to leave?
I don't know if you've heard of Stockholm syndrome.
Oh, okay, I
Stock,
have.
Stockholm syndrome is when people feel attached to their abusers. So because they've loved bombed you for some time, sometimes you feel that maybe it's just a phase, things
Will
will
change.
change. So you let me manage him for some time. People will say,
What will people
will
say?
say, what will people say? And even if I leave him, the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know.
Oh, yeah.
So people tend to, you know, adjust. And also, when affection is withdrawn, it creates anxiety. People feel anxious. They feel when they leave, things will not get better. So they would rather choose to, I mean, stick
Stay.
and manage the things
But you are dying.
Exactly. And also, the victim tries harder to get back the early version of the person.
Oh,
You understand?
this is something that doesn't always work.
Yes.
There are people who stay and things get better.
Okay.
And there are people, when the man or woman, any person who is love bombing, when that person has a higher level of dominance, it will still be toxic.
Exactly.
For real.
Exactly. So you see, they sometimes presume, oh, he was nice to me. Maybe he's going through something. That is why he's treating me this way. When
Wait.
things change, he will become better.
And you are there. And years are going by.
Yes. So
Wow.
sometimes I advise people that it's very important to know whom you are living with, to know whom you say you love. When things changed, you should look at the situation. If you have to leave early, leave.
It's true.
If you think things can change, then you stay. Don't give don't give in to chances. People would, when people know you love them so much, so then they tend to misbehave.
Oh,
So,
Can you
so
view?
yes,
Can you
and
view?
I'm not also saying don't love too much, so, or when people love you too much, you should misbehave. Or what I'm saying that when somebody loves you and genuinely loves you, the person will not misbehave. The person will still treat you like the way
Yes.
it may seem as if the relationship is still fresh each and every day.
Every day.
I mean, you guys will have your differences. A lot of things will happen, but both of you know that the love between both of you is still intact. It doesn't affect the love between both of you. But I mean, you guys can disagree and agree on issues. When both of you say, oh, I'm sorry," I mean,
Then you move on.
love still goes on.
No, but I'm sorry without changing. That's your problem.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry should come with a lot of change.
Yeah.
And when you grow, both of you will know what this person like, that person doesn't like, and so you time to balance. I'm somebody who always learn around my surround. When I know this person does not like this thing, I make sure I
You
adjust.
desist from it.
Yes, I adjust. Even if it's my way of life, I adjust to make the person feel very comfortable. And that is how it's supposed to be. We are different people.
For real, because imagine loving your own self.
Yeah,
And you do things to hurt yourself.
exactly.
So if you love someone, you don't do things that will hurt the person.
Yes.
I'm not saying you should be perfect in your relationship,
Yeah.
but then sometimes you step on toes.
Yeah.
And you step on the toes, and the person gives you a feedback and it's negative, then you feel remorseful. That's when you apologize.
Yeah.
But someone will say, I'm sorry, and keep doing the same thing.
And that should be a red flag for you to walk away. For me, I've always been like, see, when you see a red flag, you think you can, like, you should have a deal breaker. Anything shouldn't go. You should have a deal breaker. When it happens, you should be able to alert you that,
For
hey,
real, because you can't come and say, media sana metie.
Yeah.
Because I've heard some
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
media sana metie. And what
So
senya
you-
wotie no is not good.
yeah.
So my well vines, please, the red flags need here. Just walk away.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's continue.
Okay.
What practical steps can someone take if they suspect they are being love bombed?
So you see, with love bombers, they do things very fast. Things happen very fast. So when you notice you are being love bombed, slow the relationship down.
Okay.
Slow things down.
How do you slow things down?
You slow things down by not going at the pace the person wants. You know, when the person truly loves you, the person would also adjust.
Okay.
But when the person tends to get furious when you miss their call, when they get angry because you don't do the things they want you to do, and you know that whatever you did was the right thing to do, it should tell you that you are not at a
Safe space.
safe space. So slow the relationship down, set clear boundaries. When the person is love bombing you with a lot of guilt, oh, I'm not somebody who really like I don't really like, or maybe you love you, but I think it's too early. Can we slow things down? I mean, let's take our time.
You know, someone is genuinely a giver. Hey, people are very, very generous. Yes. And when such person, when you tell him, oh, can you slow things down?
No, I disagree. Because if if you are a giver and the person says slow things, then you should understand. Because let's say I meet you today and I sent you 100 cedis. The following day I sent you 200 cedis. Then you will start questioning.
I'll start
You start
questioning
questioning.
for real.
But if let's say I'm a giver and you tell me to slow things down, it's me. I'll calm down. When you trust me, you know that this is me.
Then I'll feel comfortable.
Then you
with
feel
it.
very comfortable.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
you see, we are not saying that people who gives are red flags, but what we are saying is when people tend to overdo things within the shortest possible time, it creates some form of impression. Sometimes, touching on people who are genuinely good. When somebody is genuinely good and they don't ask for anything in return, the person will start want to give something in return because they feel like you owe them.
Okay.
Yeah, and they feel like you owe them because how come this guy is giving me a lot of things? It means he likes me. Meanwhile, the person.
And it's more fun.
Yeah, so you see the imbalance.
I see it.
So that's why you always have to create boundaries. So if I'm a giver, I don't expect to give you something. I meet you today and I give you 20,000.
Hey.
You,
And I want to make coin.
you see.
Want to make coin run.
You see, so no matter how
Now,
much
what did I do to deserve 20,000?
that, so no matter how much I want to give, I can intend to give you maybe at 200 cedis. It makes sense. It's very calm. It's very.
But you are a great man. I always tell you.
Thank you.
Eh,
Thank you.
so when the day comes now, your light is overshining, and you become a national asset. You can give it 20,000. Oh, shit.
You see.
I won't question. I'll be like, oh, what did I do to deserve this? Thank you. Let me see what.
You see, it's. I'm not saying. You see, there are differences. Let's say me and
People you don't know.
Yeah,
We are talking about people you don't know, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. People you don't know. There are people you just meet the person, you give the person just like that. It's great. I mean, for me, if let's say I meet John Dumelo for and John Dumelo gives me 20,000 for what? But let's say we have that relationship. Like, oh my boy, come.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
You're Epaphroditus.
Oh, you take something small, take.
Hey,
You
something small, 20,000.
Depending on.
Okay.
Sometimes the relationship matters. Sometimes the conversation matters. Sometimes how both of you relate would determine how. Sometimes not even about money, but what the person gives or what the person does would set the tone for you to suspect if the person is love bombing you or is genuine. Yeah.
Okay.
And say no sometimes and watch their reaction.
Yeah, some people cannot handle rejection.
And that is a red flag.
Yeah.
That should give you a sign. Because see, giving giving is okay, but the person taking is optional.
Yeah.
I can't force you to take something you don't want.
Yes.
If I want to give you something and you don't want, it means there is a motive. You get it? It means there is a motive. So sometimes, oh no, I'm okay. Somebody who is a gentleman is a gentleman.
Yes.
You understand? But if the person has another ulterior motive, then
They'll start forcing this on you. And it will be obvious.
Yes, you see their reaction. You see why, then you would,
then you know whatever you suspect is
exactly.
true.
Yes, and also avoid making major decisions quickly. Like marriage. You meet somebody just the person says, I want to marry you, and you are all in.
And it happens so.
Yes.
Hey.
And as I said, there are people who wants to get married, but you should. I'm always of the opinion you should know whom you are marrying.
There's this show on Oyuripa TV,
Okay.
and a woman came with her problem. What's her problem? She said she has been with a man for 7 years. She doesn't know his name. She doesn't know where he comes from. Like, she doesn't know his family members. And the man is dead.
Okay.
So, like, the corpse is on her.
I think
You
yes.
saw that?
Yes.
Hey, like, my jaw dropped the whole show, like the entire show. I was like, how
How?
do you live with someone for
Without,
not
yeah,
7 years, yes, kids,
without knowing their name.
you don't know his name. And she wanted her landlord to speak for her. And the host was like, well, landlord, don't kasa and then kasa china. Because one another unpack the same
Bed.
and paso. You don't know his family members. You don't have their numbers. She said, you don't know his friends. And you've been with him for 7 years.
Yeah.
And she was referring to him as Mikunu.
Yeah.
And the man didn't even marry you.
Yeah.
You have his kids.
You,
Right.
so this one you can say it's the lady who love bombed him, or
I don't get it. Like, it doesn't even make sense. What if the person
It's
is
even
a
a
ghost? Hey,
That-
things are happening in this
that-
country. Oh.
that's how life can be. So we always
Hey.
have to be very cautious. We need to ask certain questions when people are overdoing things. Sometimes you should ask the person, what's your source of income?
Yes.
Because you can't say, oh, the person is generous. So people can be generous, but maybe the person is a thief.
Do you know, sometimes when you ask them, oh, what's your source of income, they think you are entering their
It's-
relationship based on that.
That, but you know,
But then it's very
it's
important
very
to
valid.
know.
It's very, very
Because
valid.
what if you've fallen in love with a criminal?
Yes.
And he's giving you everything, like
Everything.
financially, he's more than stable. Then you don't know where the money is coming from.
Let's say
That should be assembly by a
But-
best our
yes.
call, because you don't know how he's making the
Making-
money, but you are
exactly,
enjoying it.
enjoying it. So some you realize your husband doesn't sleep at night. He comes early in the morning, comes out with a lot of money, and you don't
And
ask.
you don't
"Hey,
ask."
me kuno, but just carry away from him."
Me say Emma. I be queen and a dawson. Emma. Like
So these are some of the steps. I mean, one can notice if they are being love bombed, or practical steps someone can take if they suspect they are being love bombed. That's when slow the relationship down, set clear boundaries, say no sometimes, and watch their reaction or whatever. Yeah.
okay. Finally, what does genuine and healthy love look like according to research?
There's some form of consistency. You see that the person is loving you, and it has a very straight pattern. You both of you will fight, but it doesn't affect what both of you share. You see that there's some form of trust. There's some form, you don't overthink. Things are done genuinely, and you don't even overthink things. That's one. You know, there's some form of respect between both of you.
Yeah.
Both of you respect each other, and the person may even have more money than you, may have a lot of things, but you see the kind of respect he reciprocates. I mean, to what both of you share. When both of you share some form of respect, it's a form of genuine, and you also feel safe when you speak to the person. You can equally tell the person whatever you feel, and you know that the person is there for you. So there's some form of safety, and also emotionally stable. You become emotionally stable. You don't overthink things. You don't overdo things, because you know you are with somebody you love, and there's some form of honesty between both of you, and patience. The person knows that you need patience to know him or her. So the person gives you that kind of patience for you to. So when when this thing is done, you feel you feel genuine, and the relationship looks very healthy. Yeah. There's trust, there's honesty, healthy communication, emotional responsiveness, conflict handled calmly. Conflict will happen, but the way the person would act, oh, this guy is very mature. There are some people too.
Oh, but you know, fine.
Yes, so
They are telling me, yeah, true. Yeah, okay. In fact, what can be very. Any last words?
for me, what I always tell people is they should be able to differentiate between love bombing and genuine love by the way things play. They shouldn't be in a haste to say I love you. They shouldn't be in a haste to follow people because you just meet somebody, and within the shortest possible thing, and you're in a person's house.
Eh?
You know.
People don't fear anything,
You
though.
see, you should give yourself some time to know your partner, to know where he stays, to know what he does for a living. Most of the time, to know whom you are committing to, because love is love is a lot of things. And if you don't take time, love will take you to a place you may not know. So love wisely and also love genuinely.
Okay. Well, mind, you heard it. Love wisely and love genuinely. If you've been taking notes, well done. Your frontal lobe is functioning. Now, you've heard more than enough to help you determine whether you are being love bombed or you are in a genuine relationship. So, the ball is now in your court. Are you going to kick it away or you keep it there? It's all up to you now. Love should not confuse you. Love should not manipulate you. This has been the Love Clinic. There's more coming up, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at akramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054-716-9761. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping futures.
Wellness is evolving and so are you. This segment is known as the Innovation Hub segment, where we explore ideas, tools, trends, and practical strategies that can improve your physical, emotional, and financial well-being. Growth is intentional, and here we grow intelligently. For today's edition, we are uncovering the story of a person with disability who has constructed a fully functional three-wheel drive mobility vehicle using scrap materials to enhance his independence. At a time where assistive devices are often costly and out of reach for many, his innovation proves that necessity can spark remarkable solutions. Built from discarded metal, old motorbike parts, worn out bearings, and recycled wheels, the vehicle is steady and tailored to his specific needs. Unlike conventional wheelchairs, the custom made machine is designed to handle rough and uneven roads, a common challenge in many communities. Its three-wheel structure enhances better balance and stability, while the drive mechanism reduces physical strain, making movements easier and more efficient. Through this invention, he has transformed limited resources into a practical mobility solution. Watch this.
Afidia metosemi ana meye nea enam soma meye ne se basa me nante ba bia me ko bia no eya na me wodin ma me nti me fa adwen se me yopsa ne ya beboa me ana beboa foforo nti ye de emre eche pa sana yetimi complete a wote so bibia ye adwuma. Ya ye 5 abro enu gugunu ebi ko Tamare Accra Eastern Region ebi ko ho na ebi su ko Tachiman North ba kon so ho sunwan kasa nso so tu na wo sunwan ye ya nipa no ba pa na ya ye bia ma no ototo ne ma no ba yɛtumi totɔ nneɛma no ma no ɔtotɔ nneɛma no ba na yɛyɛ ama na ɔde kɔ na ɔnso apɛ kakra ba ɛbɛtumi aba sɛ nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ sika na yɛde bɛtɔ nti ɔde ba a na yɛso atotɔ ne yɛayɛ biribi. ɛba saa ɛni hɔ nti ntumi nyɛ na ɛwɔ abɔnten no ne bo ɔden wei deɛ mɛka sɛ ɛwɔ fam yaa na yɛtotɔtɔ nneɛma nkakra ne yɛ nti na yɛn nuanom pɛ because sisi a woka sɛ wokɔtɔ pragea no bi a ɛno na 200 and over yɛsi deɛ yɛbɛgye kakraa bi na yɛtuma maintain nso aboa no ama ɔnso nakɔneaba ayɛ easy mempakyɛw deɛ mɛka kyerɛ mpanyinfoɔ no sɛ nyame nhyira ɔmo adwene a ɔmo afa sɛ yɛnom a yɛwɔ fam bankuraseɛ na ɔmo bɛyi apie no nyame nhyira ɔmo na ɔmo nkɔ so ama saa adwuma no ɛnyɛ nkɔsoɔ na ɔmo ntumi yie mpie na nim sɛ nyame bɛhyira ɔmo anytime biara yɛde mpaeɛ na yɛbɛbɔ ata ɔmo akyi sɛ ɔmo mmoa ma yɛnom so a yɛdi dam yi anaa yɛnom a nka yɛhonam akwaa bi ato kyem a nka yɛmpɛ bi yɛnsɛ bi koraa no ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yie pie no ɔmo nkɔ so anyɛ na nyame bɛhyira ɔmo yɛda ɔmo nso ase na deɛ mɛsrɛ no sɛ nea mokan aba mɛntumi aka sɛ phd mobɛda mu baako.
Beyond solving his personal challenge, his creation highlights the power of local innovation in addressing accessibility gaps. With the right support, funding, and technical training, such grassroots effort could be refined and expanded to benefit many others. More than just a machine. This is more than just a machine. This three-wheel drive stands as a symbol of determination, dignity, and self-reliance. Wellness Wednesday is proudly supported by Accra Metropolitan University. If you are looking for a university that combines academic excellence, innovation, practical exposure, and a forward-thinking environment, Accra Met is where your future begins. At Accra Met, you don't just dream, you execute it. So the question is, why settle for average when you can enroll in excellence? We are located at Spintex, Bachona District. Call us on 0547 169 761 or visit www.accramet.edu.gh. Accra Metropolitan University, empowering minds, shaping future.
Welcome to Accra Metropolitan University, a modern university driven by innovation and flexible learning. At Accra Met, we offer a friendly learning environment with study options designed around your life, online, in person, and weekend classes. Choose from an array of programs in business, law, education, sustainable governance, and more. From bachelor's and master's degrees to our PhD in leadership and sustainable governance. Take the next step in your future today. Apply now at accramet.edu.gh or call or WhatsApp 054 716 9761.
Welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking around. This is the Word Flex segment. Every week, we stretch our vocabulary muscles using just one powerful word. We give you its meaning, how it's used in sentences, and how it applies to your life. Because clarity in words brings clarity in thinking. This week, our word flex word is cogent. It's an adjective. It means clear, logical, and convincing. It is usually used to describe an argument, explanation, or reason that is strong and easy to believe. Example: she presented a cogent argument during the debate. 2. His proposal was concise and cogent, leaving little room for doubt. Synonyms of the word include compelling, persuasive, convincing, logical, and well reasoned. And that brings us to a successful end of edition 18 of Wellness Wednesday. Well, Vines, remember, you are not behind in life. You are not alone in your struggles. You are not also too late for growth, love, or success. Shout outs to my sponsors and my producers. Thank you so much for handling everything that we don't see on screen or on air. So thank you to Mixstick, the romantic Rasta, aka Teshi Boy. Thank you to Kwame Apex. Thank you to Greener. Thank you to Abdul Hakim Tipsina. And also a very big thank you to Nathaniel Quaye. And to you, my well vibes, thank you so much for supporting us. My name is Roxanne. Join us next Wednesday for another refreshing episode of Wellness Wednesday on AM Radio. Until then, protect your peace, guard your heart, and grow intentionally. Bye.